Yo, what's poppin'? How y'all doing? I know I'm doing great today. In case you are out of the loop, let me fill you in real quick. First off, hi. Yeah, in case you're out of the loop, this is gonna be the last feedback stream. I made an announcement in my Discord server, you know, saying, hey, look, this thing, I don't want to do it anymore, so I'm gonna stop doing it. So yeah, this is gonna be the last feedback stream, at least for a while. I don't know if I'll come back to it in the future, but like, definitely not for a while. So, yes, just so you know. Yeah. I hope you're all doing well. You guys can hear me, right? My audio, yeah. Yeah, I hope y'all doing good. A haircut? I didn't get a haircut, but glad you like my hair. I didn't get a haircut. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, I think I'm just wearing it differently. Like, it's like weird today. But anyway, right. Fellas, I think we better get started. Let me make a quick Okay. What the fuck? Soros with the okay. Hold on, I choked on my spit, dude. Dude, Soros with that $20. Gonna kick this off the right way, dude. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Oh my god. Wow, I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hey, yo, I mean, geez, I'm like not in the mindset right now. Jesus, I'm not in the grind set to quote a very wise man, a wise friend of mine, if you will. Anyway, there will be feedback stuffs in the future, because I did say in that announcement, like, I will be launching a Patreon. That's going up on Friday, and I'll hear more about that. Basically, the gist is YouTube memberships will, like, you know, be a dunzo, and then we do Patreon shit, and it'll be pretty awesome. There's gonna be a lot more like perks than there are now. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. But anyway, I believe it is time to get started. So, first one, we got Soros, the absolute legend who just donated $20 with Neurons work in progress. For description, a bit of an Empyrean situation going on here with a gap. I still need to do it, build up, but I was just too busy to do it before I submitted it and just half-assed one. Nevertheless, enjoy. All right, no worries. Let's hear it. Whipping Nene when? I don't know, man. Good question. Sounds cool. It's a bit quiet. I think you could probably, like, you could probably turn this up a bit. Ooh. What the fuck? How much is that? That looks like a lot. Holy shit. I don't know how much that is in CZK. That looks like it's like $50 though. Holy shit. Yo, Tenobyte. Thank you so much. What the fuck? $23. Dude. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I'm getting fucking bombarded today. Thank you guys. Oh my god. Tenobyte. Really appreciate that. Just out of the blue. What a legend. Thank you so much. I'm like forgetting that I need to be feedbacking and stuff. So that, like, yes, forgive me. Thank you so much, Tenobyte. Really, I really appreciate you. 0 Bobucks. Wow. 0.0002 Dogecoin. Let's go. Ooh. What's in that? Wait. Woo! That chord. Build up. Yes, let's go. Yo, Joe, what's pop? Oh, yo, Muse Games with the 2 pounds. Let's go. Rest and breast feedback streams. Yes, that's what will be happening. Thank you, Mr. Muse Games. appreciate you. Oh, I remember this. I think you could make the sidechain a bit stronger here. You've kind of like the drums sit nicely. Like there's no like problems that no sidechain is causing, or like the lack of sidechain is causing. But like the it would help like bring out the drums a little bit more. So try to make it like, if you do have sidechain, then make it a little bit longer, and maybe like dip it down a bit further if you don't already have it hitting 0 volume. That's really nice. I really like the songwriting in here. Like the vibe is very specific and very, very strong. I like it. I feel like the sub could be a bit louder, and you'll also notice like this part right here is a lot louder than this part. It's probably due to the kick that you're spamming, and just in general. What the fuck? Oh my god. Cameron with the $20. Oh my god. The fucking 20 bombs are real right now. I was dumb and I didn't submit in time, so here's $20 so you can roast my track. You fucking legend, man. Thank you so much. Holy fuck. Alright, we'll go over yours right after this one. Thank you so much, man. Holy shit. You're awesome. I really appreciate you, man. Fucking hell. I really need to post an official milkshake picture. Here, how about this? I'm gonna as soon as I go to McDonald's, I will post a picture of a milkshake on Twitter. Okay, I will post it on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, and then you can see the milkshakes. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, like I was saying, sub could be a bit louder. I'm gonna open Ableton just so I can like kind of go over this. This is like a really cool concept that I figured out about subs is the fundamental of the sub. If you can like make that the only thing that's in the sub, then it'll hit way harder. Like, okay, let me show you an example. Is my face cam here? Yes, cool. So let's put this in I don't know, it sounds like an E or something. Is that an G minor? Wow. So let's take a sine wave and just distort it, right? Just crank it a little bit, make it nice and loud, and then we distort it max. Now, I'm not saying this is what you did to your sub. I can't really tell, but so like right now you've kind of got this like poop sub, right? It sounds pretty poopy. So you don't want a poop sub. Now, check this out. If you take this like an EQ point like this. And you like you see how you have like peak 1 right here, then you have peak 2 right here, peak 3, peak 4, etc. So you want to take the second peak, and this only works if you distort a sine wave, because if you have a saw wave, there's more peaks that aren't supposed to be there. So basically, this only works with like a sine wave or a square wave, right? What you want to do is you take this, you take out the second one, and then like it'll like free up room for this one, and so this will sound much cleaner because of it. And like you can do this more, like the more peaks you kind of remove, the cleaner it'll sound. Like you can hear that way clearer now. So it's like super clean. So if you want a clean sub, do that, and maybe add like a soft clipper afterwards, just to make sure it's not like gonna clip your master. And there you go. That's how you make a clean sub. Yeah, a nice round bass. There you go. That's a good way to put it. But yeah, try doing that, and then like make it nice and loud. Make it so that like it'll like almost reach the top of that, like this kind of wavelength, like loudness. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how I make my subs. So I definitely recommend doing that for anyone else. But yeah, but besides that, I mean, intro's super cool. Like the drop sounds really nice. Yeah, it's really dope. I like it. Go to the next one. All right, Cameron, legend. Let's go. Oh wait, Electric Lady remix. Sounds nice. Very nice. This is gonna slap. Get the banger button ready. Here we go. I will say I definitely expected the drop to hit a little bit harder. So especially with that fill before, like you've kind of set it up to be a very specific like hard hitting like standard, and I don't think it was quite met. So to combat that, what I would recommend is adding like a gritty sub. So you know, you can make these like in any way. Like the probably the easiest way is getting like a spectral thing. Like a spectral wavetable, maybe this one. Like a bit more of a sine wavy one, like something like that-ish. Like that, and then you got that kind of grit to it. And now if you play that chord progression, then you get like da da. You're like 128. Like something like this. Yeah, you get the point, right? So that'll hit a lot harder, and you can go further. You can go a step further and just like add like a fat rack or something like this. Make sure the low mids are clean, or the mid sides. Okay, maybe that's a bit much, but like, you know, get the idea. Like, that's the wrong note. I just noticed that. Bomb. Yeah, and then you get a nice and cool sub, and then just like add your favorite high-end stereo chorus rack that you definitely have. Yeah, just make it nice and crunchy. Anyway, that's kind of what I meant. So you add like a nice little like grittiness to it that it didn't have before, and that's just one way to make it like hit a little bit harder. Oops, sorry, that was still on. Let me turn that off. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, everything is also a bit quiet. That's a good point as well. I felt like that break was also a bit long right here. Like that breaks the flow a bit. Like you're like dancing, and then you're like trying to keep dancing to it, but then it's like the pause is like too long. So maybe like add like a ride or something to kind of keep the beat going. Why last? I didn't want to do it anymore. Ooh, yo, Silvio Music with the $20. Let's go. Keeping the 20 bomb streak alive. Oh my god, dude, you guys are legends. Yo, Silvio Music with the $10. Let's fucking go. Thank you. Holy shit. Do you wanna send me anything? Oh yeah. I got yours right here. Boom. All right, let me toss that in the queue. Dude, thank you so much, man. Big thank you. Holy fuck. So many 20 bombs, dude. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Like, that's insane. Thank you. What a legend. Yeah, again, that break too long. I feel like in general you could probably benefit from just a lot more layers. Like it just doesn't feel like fleshed out enough in general. Like it really needs to be punching through like really hard. Ooh. Sounds like you have some kind of like stereo imaging stuff going on. It sounds a bit weird. Try to just like, if you're using like Ableton, then take a utility and just like turn the width down like 10% or like 20%, and that'll like fix the issue. I don't know if you're using like FL how you do that. You could probably do that with like a fruity like balancer or something like that. But just like turn on the saw stack, just turn the width down a little bit because there's like a slight like, it sounds like a phasing issue. Actually, I don't know. It sounds fine now, but I don't know. Just for safety, just turn it down. Stereo enhancer for FL Dega. Minus on knob. Thank you. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that hits. I like that. Yeah, dude, it's a really nice remix. I mean, it's yo, let's go. Miss Thromy with the 6.99. I broke till Friday, but here, smiley face. One last dono for old times. Can't keep the 20 chain dose. Sorry, yo, dude. That is not a problem. Thank you so much, Mr. Thromy, for the 6.99. Legendary man, the man, the myth, the legend, if you will. Thank you so much, Mr. Sir, for the 6.99. The funny number. Appreciate you. But yeah, Cameron, I think it's a really sick song. Like like I said, the saw stacks feel a little bit off. I feel like they could definitely use a bit more like fleshing out in general. But besides that, I mean, this is a really dope song. I like what you did with the track. It feels like you did the original justice, just in like house form or whatever this genre is. So yeah, nicely done, man. Let's go to the next one. All right, throw me, aka Beth. This is the worst thing to grace your ears ever. This is my final testimony. I have been reduced to atoms and will be materialized in Abletonia 11. Thank you for your understanding thoughts. All right, here we go.
Well, due to this being Nettie's last feedback stream, I thought I should probably send something, you know, just for good old time's sake. Mm-hmm. So, this is not my tune. In fact, it's cursed as hell. It's garbage.
Welcome home.
Is that fucking Simulation, bro?
Welcome home.
It's fucking Simulation, but then the country rhythm pre-drop. What the fuck? Oh my god.
So yeah, there you have it. I kind of got Ableton 11 too. Forgot about that, but I barely just got it, so I have no idea what I'm doing, so you just get that cursed clip. But hats off, everybody. See y'all soon.
Hell yeah. What a heartfelt message from the man Throw Me here. What a legendary, like, what a legendary, what do you call it, like, there's a word for this. It's like a legendary, like, path of things. What do you call that? Like not a journey. It's like there's like a word for it. Like a on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. What is it? I need another word. It's transcend. No. Voyage. Almost. It's like almost voyage. It's like Oh, I just had it. Cabbage. Yes. Fuck. It. What is the word? I don't know the word. It's like. Oh my god, bro. In case with the $10, let's go. Right at my moment of thinking, my thunking moment. Odyssey, not quite. In case with the $10, let's fucking go. Hey, yo, poggers. Yo, shoot me a DM with your tune, dude. Let's get it. Thank you so much, Mr. Sir. Appreciate you. Enlightenment Expedition. Junkyard Dog. Almost there. Almost. What letter does it start with? I don't know if it's like a letter, but it's like it's like a legendary what is the word? Here, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna put in legacy. That's what it is. Legacy. It's fucking legacy. What a legendary legacy this man has left behind. That is what I was trying to think of. Okay. Holy fuck. Like the legacy of Beth, aka Throw Me. There it is. It took me a fucking while. Okay, thanks for your patience. Legacy. Alright, there we go. Wow. Thank you again, Mr. Incase, for the $10. I appreciate you. Alright. Silvio with plus or Pius V8. Brain dot. Oh my fucking god, there's so many donos. Bull True with the $10. Let's go. First and last time submitting for feedback stream, but I've been watching for a few months now. I love you, Nettie. Thank you for helping us close that. Oh, dude, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the donation. Like, it means a lot that you're like, you know, like you've been watching for a while and then you donate. That's so kind. Thank you so much, man. Bull True. I really appreciate you, and I'm glad I could help out. Thank you for the $10, man. And you did send in a tune. All right, let me put that in. All right.
Sadism is a bugbear of the self. Actually, I think one of the things.
How long am I gonna go? I'm not sure. We'll see.
You do, but like you need to be there as people who learn the topic, and we would make sure that there was
Cool intro. I think you got to step away from that like the kind of bass, you know. You've kind of like you need to like change the tonality a bit because it's been like playing through this whole drop. Yeah, what a bricked waveform. Ooh, that screech is sick. I feel like you could put something in this section. Like it's like nice that you have this kind of like creepy ambience going on, but I wish there was like something that you could like hum to, or like, you know, like something to really listen for specifically that isn't just kind of like ambience. So, you know, like a really ominous like melody. Like you could make some really sick shit if you use Ableton. There's some like really cool stuff that you can make with like a wavetable, for example. That I feel like could fit really well here. So like, for example, let me get a wavetable. If you don't have wavetable, here, let me do it in Serum because everyone has Serum. What you do is you get like you turn on the noise oscillator, you turn it down, and then you do FM from noise, and then like turn it up. Like you do something like this where, and then you write out a little melody, like, you know, with some reverb on it maybe. You know what I mean? You can make some really cool, like, creepy shit. And if you switch the noise modes too. You know what I mean? So, you could like do something like that. Just add like something, just to add some interest on top of your tune. You know what I mean? Oh my god. What BPM is this at? It sounds like it's at like 90 BPM or something. $110. Oh my god. You got that slow tear out going. Dude, this is really fucking sick. I really like the idea behind this. I mean, it's like you're clearly trying to capitalize off like eeriness and like, I don't know, like weird. And I heard it in a like somewhere on the internet, like I heard a tip that if you play like a really low frequency, like a bass kind of frequency, and then like a really high frequency at the same time, like apparently that's what a lot of like horror like music people will do. So like you'll see this in like cinematic stuff, like they'll play like a really low note on like a string or something, and then like a really high like tensiony string, and that really helps with, and like if you leave a gap where there's like almost no frequencies there, that'll really make it eerie. So try doing something like that, like just add some like high end like fizz kind of gross or like weird tensiony thing on top, and that'll like make this all like very eerie. And like maybe like something that's like out of tune could be sick too. Like, I don't know, there's so many possibilities of making stuff really eerie and scary. But yeah, I think you definitely nailed it really well, like in general. And I think the drops are super sick, man, and like just the overall idea behind it is really cool. So nicely done, Silvio. Very cool. All right, Boxster Myro Remix V2. Let's go. I'm hyped for this one.
Alongside Disciple and Myro. A-blood, don't fade, hype on socials, you click bait. Body in a real life, bad man did I, no matter how you feel like, boy. Me not give a block club.
The flow on this dude is sick.
Anything and you know when me there. Anything we talk with the village, any boy this life gone anytime.
Water phone. I will look that up. That's cool.
Who them a deal with? Rasta youth, yeah, them a deal with. Who them a talk to? Who them a deal with? Who them a talk to? Who them a deal with? Who them a talk to? Who them a deal with? Rasta youth, yeah, them a deal with.
That fill you had
Rasta youth,
right here. That's in triplets. You got to be careful because you right now you're in eighth notes, right? So you're like, and so if you suddenly go to like that feels jarring to like listen to. You know what I mean? So try to match the groove, aka keep it in eighth notes. Terabyte with another CZK 500, dude. Holy fuck! Thank you so much. Another, I'm at, that was, what was that, like $23? Dude. Oh my god. Terabyte, thank you so much. Holy shit, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much. Another 23.05 US dollars. Jesus. What a legend. Thank you so much. Really, hey, if you want to send me a tune or something, please do. It means a lot. Thank you so much, man. Let me toss this tune in. Thank you so much. I got yours in case. Wow. Nettie's gonna buy a lot of milkshake. Oh yeah. Wanted to say you deserve this, dude. Oh, thank you. That warms my heart, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Really. Ton of bite. Much love. Thank you so much. Dude, I fucking love this shit, dude. This is a good fucking track, dude. This is really sick. Okay, so let's go over it real quick. So I absolutely. What the fuck? Saurus? You good? What the fuck? What the fuck? 50 big boys. Yo, what the fuck? How many milkshakes is that? How many milkshakes? I need to know. Yo. What the fuck? Saurus. What the fuck? That's like I can buy a milkshake machine now. Yo, true. What the fuck? Go get a deluxe milkshake. Yo, I will, and I'll send you a picture of it, dude. Holy fuck. Dude, thank you so much. Yo, holy fuck. You've donated so much, man. You really don't have to. Thank you so much. Like, I roughly 22 milkshakes. Thank you for doing the math. Holy shit. So $50. I would say it's about like half. So like it's like $2 ish for a milkshake, dude. You need to make a trip hop song that's called Milkshake. What the hell? What's trip hop? I feel like I've heard of that. 2.83. I see. Wow. That's a lot of milkshakes. Dude, Saurus, really, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Huge shout out to you, Saurus. You've donated so much in the last, like, few streams. It means the world. Thank you so much. Holy fuck. Jesus. Right. I feel like the sub could be louder. So, like, you really need to have that shit be absolutely cranked in this one. Like, I think it's very important that you nail the sub. So we can like hop in a Discord call or something, and I'll like help you get it right. But basically, the gist of it is like crank it as loud as you can without it clipping. I kind of did it here. With this one. What does it sound like that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, like just try to kind of get it nice and loud, like this loud, kind of. You know what I mean? But yeah, I can help you out with that on the in a VC. But that's the main thing that I'm kind of feeling like is lacking a bit. It doesn't feel like there's a huge kind of sub presence. And yeah. The flow is just on point though, like DMA with a, I don't even know what currency that is, dude. CHF 2. Dude, thank you so much. Have another milkshake. I will have another milkshake. Thank you so much, man. DMA, I really appreciate you. Thank you. Like this section. Same currency as dollars. I see. Thank you so much, man. Wow. It's the same currency as dollars. Oh, okay, got you. But yeah, Mr. Sir, I think the sub is like pretty much the only thing that I'm hearing. Maybe the hi-hats could be a little bit louder. Like you have a good high-end presence, but like I think it could be a little bit louder. Yeah, that's about all I hear. All right, see you later, Source. Thank you so much today. I really appreciate you, man. You have a great day. You could probably add a few more risers here. Or wait. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, here you could probably add a few more. Like not that much, but just like a little bit. But yeah, I mean that's all. That's just about all. I mean, like this is really fucking cracked. This is a really sick remix. Like, best of luck on this remix, man. I think you have high potential. But yeah, really dope, man. Let's go to the next one. Alright, up next we have Incase with Dodge and Fusky, Phase 1, Mistakes, featuring the Arcturians, Incase remix V8. Let's go.
Have you destroyed all the evidence?
Why is this the last feedback stream? I don't really want to do it anymore. I'm not doing it for the right reasons, so this is the last one, ending it off with a bang, and then we're done.
Annoyed, someone's gonna find out. This is our little secret, so keep it hidden from the world.
The vocal has kind of a harsh resonance in like some of the phrases she's saying. So
keep
right there.
it hidden from the world.
So there's basically like a kind of a harsh peak that happens sometimes with that vocal. So you kind of have to just like look like on the EQ graph, like hold on, let me get like a vocal. Let me get the Brook.
Stay here.
What you want to do, right? And I think this is like a very powerful thing that like I feel like not everyone like utilizes. If you do, then kudos to you. But anyway,
Stay here.
like what you do, right, is you look at the EQ graph.
Stay here. With me.
Look at what peaks the hardest, and now in this case I would know that it's in the high frequencies. So I'm gonna like boost it and then add another EQ on it, just proof of concept. So
Stay here with me all night. Stay here with me all night.
so let's just pretend like that's the original vocal.
Stay here with me all night.
What you do is like you see that peak now, like
Stay here with me.
when you play it back, you see kind of a large peak there, and you don't want that. So what you do is you just kind of
Stay here with me all night.
EQ it out, you know,
Stay here with me.
take that shit out. So on your vocal, look where those peaks are and just like lower it a bit. It's gonna be in like the 3K ish range. So look for that. And yeah, it's a really simple concept, but yeah. There's also like a really high peep in there somewhere. The vocal makes an experience. Yes. You also have triplets, eighth note triplets against eighth notes. So that's causing a clashing rhythm, right? So you have some elements like the brass horn is going like dun dun da 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 da, which is in eighth notes. However, the drums are in triplets, so they're going like da 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 da. But the eighth notes are going da 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 da. So you have those clashing rhythms. You definitely don't want that. So make sure they're either all in triplets or either all in eighth notes. That's off, yeah. Kind of died there. The brass horns definitely get kind of muddied out here, or they get like kind of lost in the sauce. There's like too much, or it's not like it doesn't stand out enough. So you either need to like make it louder, which I wouldn't recommend doing. You already have a pretty loud waveform. I would try to just like find where the brass horns sit in the EQ spectrum of things, and then like find the highest peak, dip it, on your brass horn, then click Control X to remove it, and then you have it copied to your clipboard, and then paste it on like your other elements. So basically, what you're doing, you're taking your brass horns, you're putting it on your other elements, and then that'll cut out the frequency. So that way, it's a lot easier to hear. Why are you guys asking me to whip and Nene? I like the sound design. The hi-hats do get drowned out a bit. I'm not really hearing them, so I wish they were a little bit louder. And like, you can also do a trick called the 7K trick by Jauz. That's Jauz or Jauz. You basically like get an EQ, and you do this onto your like synths. So this will like remove that high end that the hi-hats kind of covers. You normally put this on like 7K, but that's a bit much. I put it on like 10K.
Stay.
And that'll remove that high end and make space for your hi-hats. So definitely try that out. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, yeah, dude, you gotta pick one, triplets or eighth notes, right? Because you're constantly switching between the two. You have to keep a groove. Like if you have a drummer, he's not gonna go from like like to like or like he's not gonna like suddenly switch to triplets or to eighth notes. You have to keep in mind that he's gonna stay in one groove the whole time. So think about that and like pick the groove. Like check where every grid lines up. You know what I mean?
Fight! Gotcha, bitch!
A little bit harsh on the transition there. Like I think you got to kind of have a pickup, so you like pause it for a second, like have no drums, and then kind of fade it out slowly so that transitions nicely, instead of like building up the kicks and then suddenly be like nah, nothing else. Like that's it,
Have you destroyed all the evidence? I'm
What about doing the Gangnam Style?
Wait, someone's gonna find out. This is our little secret.
I will not be peer pressured into dancing.
So
I apologize.
keep it hidden from the world.
Again, triplets. Like, if I were you, I'd just keep this whole song in eighth notes, because like the whole drop is pretty much in eighth notes. So like, yeah. Name before you get a whooping. Off we go. Okay, see, now the triplets versus eighth notes thing works because you're doing it in short bursts. So instead of kind of like actually switching between the two abruptly in a way that makes it like you're actually switching the groove, you're just kind of like temporarily going into the da 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 da. You know what I mean? So you're going from eighth notes to triplets in like a good way, or vice versa. Yeah, I think in general, like the whole like song structure is just a bit like off. I don't know. I'm not really like picking up like any specific like I don't know, like I don't know how to put it, like I don't know. I'm just not quite following it as I should be. You know what I mean? And like with this sound, like it just feels like really muddy and like kind of just focused in the low end and not really like doesn't really have much mid presence. And now your sub or your sustain bass is like covering that, so like it's not like it feels empty, but it's hard now to follow your bass as like a main bass.
Gotcha, bitch.
And yeah, again, that transition is just really rough because you're like, think about like transitions as like transferring between energy levels. So if you've got a high energy like drop like this, and then you're like building up to something, then it should actually deliver with that higher energy rather than like just stopping suddenly. So like, yeah, try to just kind of like take the energy down to match this part. You know what I mean? I'm gonna turn my volume down preemptively. Good. Yeah, you've got a good tune. I like it. But definitely some work to be done on like structuring and like mixing for sure. Like mixing is the main thing I'd say. But I don't know. I think the structure is just a little bit confusing, and I'm not really following it. And yeah, in general, like the triplets against eighth notes thing was definitely like a problem. So I would try to pay more attention to that and make sure it's. Yo, Joe, what the fuck? With the 699, let's go. Valor E Ants. I agree, Mr. Joe, Mr. Basif, Mr. Joe Bass. Thank you, Mr. Sir, for the 699. Let's go. Thank you. Big thank you. Who's Joe? Joe actually is a bass music producer who is cracked at music, my guy. No other joke. DM. Oh, let's go. Yo, he's got a submission. Let's go. Joe with the submission. All right. Did I have oh wait. Yo, Boltru, your link is broken. Your link broke. Yes. I will go over this right here, I think. Yes. Okay. Yeah, your link is broken. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Yes, send. We wait. I will play jazz music. Where's the jazz music? Ba, ba, ba. There we go. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. All right, beautiful. Thank you, TY. Beautiful. I said boom and beautiful at the same time. All right. Next one. We got Bulltrue with Blue Ball Mega. Work in progress. Let's go. Okay. It feels a bit like start and stoppy, not in like a good way. I would say it's a little bit like I don't know. It doesn't quite flow that well, just cause like, and it's just cause the reverb and like just the lack of like a back melody. You just kind of have this like creepy kind of sound coming in and out, and like it's causing it to feel a little bit like weird in flow. So reference some like trap songs like Drake or something, or fucking I don't know. I don't listen to that much rap, but yeah, like try to reference those people and see how they mess with their vocals, because they definitely don't do like reverb sweeps like this. So yeah, the delay is also weird. Okay. Also be careful with build-ups like this. So what you've done here at this time is, let's go to Ableton real quick, is you have a build-up with like kicks, right? Let me get a kick. Let's get this one, right? You're like 140. So what you're doing is you're going like, you know, boom, 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 boom. And then you're going, you know, boom, 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 boom. Like this. But what you're not quite doing is leaving a gap here. So usually with most build-ups you'll hear a pre-drop before you get into the drop. So let's get a I don't think I have an export of like a song, but anyway, like let's get a Cymatics bass loop or something. Sure. Right, let's pretend like this is a drop, right? So you know you're building up to it. Like obviously it's kind of hard to make that like feel like it's hits right, but basically what I'm saying is you don't have a gap right here. So it's like hard to manage your energy levels going into the drop. So what you do, and like what you'll hear pretty much everyone do, is like leave like this much space. So it goes like this. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that way it's like a lot easier to make your drop hit right. So yeah, leave like a gap like this, and that'll just make it hit like 20 times harder right off the bat. And like just add like a pre-drop vocal in there or something. The mix is a bit weird.
I'm the greatest.
It also seems like you're using your reverb in like high wet amounts. So yeah, you have like your dry wet set a little bit too high. Try turning the wet down a lot, because you're kind of like bringing it in to an overwhelming kind of amount. You know what I mean? The mix is also just weird in the sense like I don't know, it doesn't really feel like fleshed out. So you have like one element being the sub, and then one element being the little like laser whoop thing, right? So you also don't have, well, you have hi-hats, but I wish there were like some kind of like eighth notes, like you know like kind of hi-hats that you currently do not have. So yeah, I don't know. It just feels a bit weird because of like the gap in like, you know, how full it sounds. So try just adding more layers basically to fill it up. That's one way to do it. Yeah, the lack of hi-hats definitely makes it sound really empty.
It's pull through, motherfucker.
Ooh. That's better. It's also this one hits better because there's no reverb on the little sustain bass. So like as a result, it just hits harder because like you're not pushing it to the background. That's what reverb does, right? Is like it'll push things to the background. So if you put reverb, like that much reverb on like your main screechy thing, then that makes it kind of yeah, like backgroundy, which is not really what you want. I imagine that's the work in progress part. Ooh. Yeah, and now notice how you, because you have those hi-hats now on the like the 8th notes or 16th notes or whatever, like they just feel more it feels more energetic because of it. You definitely want to put those hi-hats in here as well. Meow. Sustained bass. Also try messing with the drum patterns, because right now you just have like boom, boom, you know, like mostly like a lot of the hybrid trap producers that you'll hear are like, instead of doing that like boom, they're doing like, you know, boom, 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 and that immediately adds so much more bounce to it. You know what I mean? So try messing with the drum patterns a little bit.
Who am I? You know she hooked on me. Now they throw the book on me. My time got me shook on me.
Yeah, you definitely need to add something in those gaps where there's like, you're filling it up with the reverb sweep thing, but you should definitely be filling it up with like a melody or something, just some kind of melodic element. Excuse me. Is this where the blue ball comes in? Yes, it is. And yeah, again, be careful of that like pre-drop thing. Make sure you're leaving a little gap just to make it hit a little bit harder. But yeah, I mean, the idea is definitely there. I like the second drop a lot more than the first one, just because it was like nice and dry. Like it felt more like, I don't know, fleshed out, just because there were more elements. So yeah, I like that one a lot more. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I think you've got the idea. And yeah, all true with Blue Ball Mega work in progress. Very nice. Let's go to the next one. All right, Haxor with Blinded. Let's go. No problem, Bull. I got you. Ooh. Those the marimbas are a bit loud, and it sounds like you also might have like a limiter or something on the master, which is causing everything else to duck down as soon as you have that marimba thing hit. So listen for that, like. Like the little like pad thing in the background, it like ducks just ever so slightly when that hits, and that's causing it to sound compressed. No limiter. You have something somewhere that's causing it to be ducked. I don't know what it is, but like something. Yeah, Maximus. There you go. That would do it. Take that shit off. That pad and the marimba are clashing in the same exact frequency, which is causing it to like be really loud and in your face. You definitely want to, or wait, no, that was a flute. But anyway, like you want to try at least try harmonizing them instead of putting them at the same note, because they're like really clashing right now. Or just make them quieter in general. I feel like it doesn't quite hit as hard as it's trying to hit. Like it feels like it's supposed to be like a really like massive future bass kind of tune, but it's not quite like getting there, just because like it doesn't feel like there's enough like layers and like hugeness to it. You know what I mean? The vibe is cool, but like the not really, it's supposed to be chill. Okay, I still feel like this would benefit from being like a heavier tune, as in like that's what it feels like it should be. You know what I mean? So I would try to make the build a little bit less intense, maybe, and like in general, you just have a very like hype song structure, but not like a very hype like sound design to it. You know what I mean? So try to like tone that down a little bit. Like you have like the 8th note hi-hats, you have the drum fill where it goes like do 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 do, you know. Yeah. It also gets a bit repetitive just because like you have the same kind of loop going on like through the whole time. I wish there was like a change up at least like at this point onwards. That would really help. Section is nice. I don't know about those kicks. I feel a little bit out of place, like slightly out of place. That's fine, but that snare's weird because it hits early and it's like really reverbed and like in the background. Yeah, same thing. It definitely feels like it's trying to be heavier than it is, you know? Try putting that flute up an octave, like, you know, something needs to be different. Yeah, cool vibe in general. But I definitely wish like the kind of heaviness was like sorted out a bit more. Like it was kind of like, you know, evenly or like properly like like sorted out in general. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about it. It's a cool track. I like the vibe of it. But yeah, that's about all I have to say. So let's go to the next one. Basif, my man, with Chubbs Sussy. Let's go. Hey, I remember this.
Yo, boom, boom.
Oh! Ooh. Ooh, shit, dude, it's so cheeky. It's so cheeky. It's so tiny, dude. Hold on.
That would be wicked, man. Yo, boom, boom.
That boom boom, and then you have the sub bass. That is genius. I like that a lot.
Boom, boom.
Dude, this is like the kind of rhythm I love. It's so just like cheeky. I like it. When you do that filter, you've got a bit of clipping going on right here. Listen for like the thing, right? You've got like the slightest crackle, like ever so slightly. Y'all hear it? Right there. One more time. Definitely add something there. I'm sure planning on doing that. I know this is very work in progress because I was in a VC with him while he was making this, and that was today. So you know, yeah, this is super sick, man. I really like what you've done with it. It's very nice. Picture definitely fits it very well, Mr. Basif. Very nice. Very, very good. Very Chubbs Sussy, I would say. He also said, "Yeah, holy fuck, this is ass. We love you, need us." Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Joseph, Mr. Basif. All right, let's go to the next one. That was a quality song. All right, up next we have JPKY with Electrocuting a Women Remaster. What the fuck? Redescription for Reddit wholesome. Oh, hold on. Let me stop you right there. Hello, Nedlon. I don't know if you remember the song you reposted of mine on Friday. Oh yeah, Fish. But it now has like 100 plays thanks to yourself and the Nedalian army. It's crazy, dude. I am glad. I think it was Fish, right? Was it Fish? I think it was Fish. Was it? I would like to confirm that I am in fact right in the title being Fish. It is Fish. I remembered. Let's go. Y'all want to see my massive water bottle? Massive. Oh, this is Electric Lady. That's why it says Electrocuting Women Master. That makes sense. Ooh, nice. Like that chord stack. I'm drinking the ocean. Yes. Okay, I think he went on with that fake out for just like a smidge too long. Like it was like a few beats too long because like you had the initial fake out and then you had more fake out and then there was like even more fake out, so it was a bit much. I just went to school and back, wasted an hour of my time to turn something in, but the office was oh my god, bro. That's annoying. That sucks. This song doesn't suck though. In fact, the opposite. I like it very much. Yo, but Beth with the Beth with a 279. You joined the big I'm having a stroke, dude. You joined the fucking Big Bottle Gang. Welcome. Thank you. I did in fact join the Big Bottle Gang. Let's go. Thank you. For the 279. Mr. Bev. Thank you. The beatboxing. Whoa. Dude, Bob approved. Right here. Let's go. Seal of approval. Holy shit. That was sick, man. I do feel like the flow here is a bit awkward. Like you've got a lot of kind of pauses where like there's not enough like sounds going on. Like you kind of need to have like at least in every like beat there has to be kind of like something going on. So be careful with that. Like right here, I'll point it out when there needs to be something there. So. Right there. Right there. Right there as well, like in that gap. Like, right there. Right now. Right there. excuse me, when the vocal comes in, there also definitely needs to be sound there. But yeah, like there's kind of a lot of sounds that you kind of have to fill in. But I mean, it's like really early, you know. We're well, like 5 days into the remix contest, and you've already got this much, so you're doing good. Yeah, and like, yeah, you just need to fill out the whole frequency spectrum with that. So I would put a hard style kick. Yes. Solid tune, my man. Yeah, I really like this vibe. I think the songwriting is just on point, man. Like, I think especially like that second drop, that was like such a sick idea behind it. Like, it just hits. Like, the only thing I'm not too sure about is those vocal chops that you're like pitching up a second or a semitone. I feel like pitching them up like that only works with like chords because you get the key like perfectly established. But if you do it with a vocal that's singing something, it's kind of hard to like pinpoint what key it's actually in. Yo, Blue Gem with the $15. Let's go. We back again with another track. Yo, let's go. Shoot me. Oh, you're already on it, dude. You're already on it. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. Huge thank you for the 15 monies. Thank you, man. Let's go. All right, boom. Legendary. Did I like miss anyone? I feel like I missed someone in like the dono. No, I think I got everyone. I think we're chilling. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, dude, Blue Gem, thank you so much for the 15 doll hairs. But yeah, besides those like little thing or the vocal thingies, like this is like a really sick tune. I think you know, like kind of fleshing it out here and there, like putting sounds where they're needed, and like that's about all you have to do at this point to make it like a really sick tune. Definitely show me this in Weekly Friday voice chat, and we'll I will gladly help you out if you need it. So yeah, very dope, Mr. JPKY. Go to the next one. All right, Blue Jam with the Deathbringer, work in progress. Let's go. Off the bat, there's like a little too much reverb on that pluck. I'll turn the wetness down. Tenabyte, what the fuck? You're going off. What the fuck? You don't have to do that. Oh my god. Dude, you relax, man. Thank you so much. Jesus. Can I send you my track in via Discord DMs? I thought I would get in without the donut skip or not. Yeah, of course, dude. If you want to skip the queue, of course you can do that. Dude, especially with the amount you've donated, man. Thank you so much. Holy shit. God damn. Wow. that is 4.61 doll hairs. Okay, got you. Yeah, dude. Yeah, shoot me a DM. Of course you can do that. I would like to clarify that because Tenabyte has donated in this exact stream before, so like he can do that. Just so you know, it's still $10 hairs. Hold on. I don't know if it's a good idea to have that like intro in that like minor chord, then like take it down a semitone to or like take it down 2 semitones to like that major thing, and then make that major thing the root. Like that was a bit that threw me off a little bit. I don't know if it's in a good way either, because like you can do that sometimes and make like modulations, which is kind of cool, but not too sure. Oh, you're already next in queue, dude. Wait. Right, you changed your name. I remember now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you're literally next in queue. Yeah. You don't have to do that. If you want me to like send you your money back, I can like send it back or something. You're literally like the next one in queue. Yo, Fear, what's poppin'? That's fine. All right. You sure? It's up to you. Thank you, Pennabite. You legend. Means a lot. What the fuck? Marco with the 10 euros, let's go. Hi, Nettie. Hi, Marco. Would you like to send a tune in? I would grab it, I would take it with open arms. Your tune. Please do, send a tune in. Hope you're having a good day today, Marco. Okay, let's see. Ah, there it is, there it is. Sick voice. Alright. Let me put that here. Alright, let's go. This part feels very, very like compressed and like over saturated with sounds. Like not like saturated, but like it's a bit too much. It's like I don't know how to put it. Like there's just so many elements, kind of like ambient elements going on. Like I don't know. There's like a lot of elements that you put in there that are like covering like the low mids kind of area that you really don't need to be there. Like you should really like take them out. Like very crowded.
Here it comes.
Clean. Okay, careful, because you're going into this whole time we've been kind of established to be in a triplet grid, and now you're kind of switching between triplets and 16th notes in like very short spans, and I definitely wouldn't do that. So make sure you're staying in that triplet groove, like the you know what I mean? I must go eat dinner. I will be back later if still going. Have a good last stream. Thank you, Mr. Joe. Have a good one. Yeah, and the drums right now are also in 8th notes. We're kind of going all over the place with the keys right now, and it's not like in a great way either, because I like it would work if it was like the whole track was kind of like in like a phone-on kind of style where it just goes all over the place, but like that's not quite what it's doing. It's like just kind of like going to a random key at times and then kind of just going back, and it's not like, I don't feel like it's done in like an intentional kind of way. So right now we're in right. And now we're in ba da da, you know, like you got to keep it in that original root note, because it just doesn't like work in the context that you're doing it. Like there's like keys that you can modulate to pretty easy, but it doesn't feel like you're doing it in a way that transitions nicely between the two. Like it's very jarring. Yeah, again, it just definitely feels really, really crowded in here, just because there's like, yeah, too much reverb, like. just like too many elements with like too much decay, and like it's like too loud, you know. This look at the waveform, like there's zero dynamics. Like try to like this section in theory should be a lot quieter than the rest, but it's not. Like it's like it's just like a constant like brick waveform, you know what I mean? Ooh. I feel like that chord progression should be a little bit like faster, because right now you're doing it every four bars, you're doing a chord change, but I feel like it could be better if it's like every 2 bars. Dude, Dead Rabbit with the with the $10, let's go. Yo bro, did you already listen to my track? No need to skip, just wondering if I need to rewind. I can check for you because you donated, because you're a kind soul. Let's see. I didn't go over your track yet, but I can see where you are in the queue. Let's see. Okay, you are quite far in the queue, as the tabs that I've loaded up right now are not inclusive of your track, unfortunately. Let me I can like pull yours up real quick if you would like. Yeah, here it is. I found it. Okay, I've pulled yours up. Boom. All right. Let's let us continue. Also, thank you for the $10. I don't know if I said that already. Huge thank you. I forgot if I said that or not. Thank you so much. You see my donation? Yeah, I saw yours. So you're right here. I got you. Thank you, Marco. Again, too crowded. And now we're in a whole nother key. You know what I mean? Like, what key are we actually in? Like, I think like I get that you're trying to be like nice and jazzy, and you know it's fun. In this scenario, it's just like it's I don't know. It doesn't seem to have like a rhyme or rhythm to it, so it's just like jarring every time. So. Try to. I would see if you can make it all just stay in the same key, and like see if that'll work. And like if not, then I don't know. Like I don't know all that much about music theory, so I don't know. I couldn't really tell you how to like fix this. So yeah, my apologies, but yeah. Sound design here just feels super messy. Like it doesn't really feel like it has like a particular rhythm to it, or well, no, it does, but I mean like the tonality is just kind of all over the place, and like it feels a bit like muddy, and like I don't know how to put it, like yeah, I don't know, maybe crowded. I'm not sure. Yeah, the track is also like really long, and yeah, I don't know if it needs to be 5 minutes long, almost 6 minutes. That melody kind of gets drowned out by the saw stack, so I try to like take the fundamental of the melody, so like the part where it peaks the highest, if you're looking at it from an EQ graph, and then like make a dip on like where that like melody sits, make a dip of that in the saw stack, and that way the saw stack will get reduced in that frequency range, and then it'll like shine through a lot nicer. Yeah, out of key as well. Okay, another thing is like the fact that this part was like it was kind of like a relief to have like a bit of silence is not really a good thing. Like just like the fact that the waveform is so like absolutely bricked, you know what I mean, is like not great, just because like you need to have some dynamics in your track and just like cool it down a little bit. It was just too long in general, I think, and like you could easily reduce the time of the track, just cutting down some sections. The main complaint for me is just the mix and like the key stuff going on. But yeah, that's about it. So Blue Jam with Deathbringer. I like the idea, but that's what I have to say about it. Let's go to the next track. All right, Abion with No Matter How Hard I Try, I Can't Escape the Pain. Mr. Hellman's Eggman. All right, let's go. Just a reminder, I am Tenobyte, but I am too lazy to make a new account on YouTube, so yeah. Tenobyte is Abion. I like that sub. It's a clean sub. Okay, in that part, the sub goes so low that you can't hear it. You got to put that an octave up because you like can't hear it. Like, right here. Like the only thing I hear from it is the click of the sub ending and starting back up, which is not like not what you want. Yeah, in general, like even if the sub goes really low, there's like a click to it. To fix that, go here. I'm gonna make it a quick serum sub. Let me do this. Right. So what you're experiencing right now is your sub has like a kind of a weird phase. So you're like starting at like 90-ish degrees. So you hear that click, right? That's because what's happening is like your I don't know how you put it, but like basically like it's the volume is going from 0 and it's like suddenly spiking up to 90 and then it starts to cycle. So what you want to do is turn the random all the way down and then put the phase at 0 degrees. And then you don't get that, and like add a little bit of release. And like boom, no more click. Like I think it might have been intentional as well, like that you did that. And like especially if you have 0 attack, like you can hear that click. Yeah, anyway, try doing that. And then remove that little click for sure. I really love the melodicness on this. Very, very nice. Yeah, I absolutely love the like songwriting on this. I think you did a really nice job. Like the vibe is really specific and like really energetic, and I think you nailed that. Definitely the only problem for me is like in the sub. Also just like when it goes that low, there's just like no low mids. So right now it's fine. But like as soon as it goes low, there's just like no low mids. So try adding just like a mid bass, you know, like kind of gritty, like bass with the sub cut out, and then like you just add those like kind of muddy frequencies in moderation onto your sound. But yeah, I mean, other than that, this is a really nice track. I fuck with it, and yeah, let's go to the next one. Thank you so much for your donations today, man. Let's go to the next one. All right, Sick Boys, ID1. Let's go. No problem, Tenobyte. Alright, here we go. There we go. Very bouncy. Okay, so that snare feels a bit weird. I don't know what's up with it, but I think what happened is you like it's either the snare selection or just like the way or like an intentional thing that you did. But with the snare, what it sounds like you did is you got like a clap with like a kick, and you cut like with a clap, like that kind of clap. You have these like three or four like kind of ridges before, and that's like what gives it that clapness to it, you know what I mean? So if you cut this off, then it stops being so much a clap, and it starts like it doesn't really hit as hard. So it sounds like you kind of did something like that, like you cut it off. So try adding it back, and then it'll just sound like it'll sound just a lot more rigid in structure. I don't know what that means, but yeah, there you go. It's not bad. It's just like it could be better. Ooh. That sub is clean. I like it. That like wow thing, right? That got a little bit loud. Careful of like your volumes. You definitely don't want it like getting like overly loud or overly quiet. Just make sure they're like balanced, because it happened in like this first like drop part as well. A little bit like some elements were just like slightly like louder than the rest. Be careful. I think that boom boom thing gets a bit like repetitive. I would try to like either replace it with another instrument or just like make it a longer melody, you know, instead of like the same like 2 bars just kind of like looped over and over again. Yeah, sick. Sick fake out. It feels a bit crowded because you have that like background ambience. I wish it was a little bit quieter, and like I wish there wasn't like a reverb. I think you have some kind of reverb somewhere, but it's like causing the whole thing to sound pretty crowded. I would try just not doing that. Like try to remove any reverbs you have. try to like turn down the ambience a little bit, and yeah. That's super bouncy. Ooh. That little thing. I think that flow is getting just like a tad bit repetitive. Like I wish that instead of just being like straight coordinates the whole time, I wish there was kind of like some kind of switch up of some sorts. Like it doesn't have to be much, but just like not like the same quarter note kind of sound design the whole way through would be nice. Yeah. Also, it's like pretty mono. If you can, try like adding a dimension expander onto some things, like turn the size like all the way down, and then like just add that on, and it'll create like a lot more space. It'll make it sound like way more full as well. If you know, tip for anyone watching right now. But yeah, I mean, dude, like every single song that you get sent is like better than the last, and it sounds really really sick. Yeah, it's really sick. I love the idea behind it. Super bouncy. Really nice, really like factory kind of sounding. I think you nailed that vibe. But yeah, you guys are rapidly improving. It's sounding really sick. I like it a lot. Mix is really clean, like in the drops. I think in general, like there's a little bit of like overcrowding issues, but like that's an easy fix. You just turn some elements down. And yeah, man, like really nice. Like it a lot. And GG's. Let's go to the next one. TR Nebula, Sleep Wanking Full ARR2 mix. Right. Oh, he also says in the description, BR code. The arrangement is pretty much final on this. Mostly looking for mixing things and feedback on the transitions if they're wonky. Also, I haven't checked this on anything but my speakers, so it might sound like cheeks on headphones. Do point it out if that happens. Rip the feedback streams. Good luck with the Patreon. See you later in the regular streams. Yes. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. We shall take a listen. Yes, it did just change. As soon as I click play, it like refreshed. Okay. You're having also overcrowding issues. So you've got a lot of like low mid stuff coming in, and that's like it also sounds like you have something on the master, like a limiter. And that's like as soon as those like toms come in, or like the cinematic drums, like everything else kind of ducks because of it. So I don't know if you have a limiter on the master or like something on the master. I would take it off if it's like any sort of compression. Just have like a soft clipper on the master just so it doesn't go in the red, but that's it. Like definitely don't add anything else. Yeah, it's super crowded. Like you got to turn a lot of elements down here. Just in general, like overcrowding happens when like you add too many elements kind of in like really, like generally speaking in like the low mids area. But in this case, you just added too many elements that are too loud, and it's causing it to like, I don't know, have this like sidechaining kind of effect, because you have a limiter or something on the master. So, definitely take it off the master, and like, yeah, turn everything down. Might just be sidechained. That part doesn't even hit the limiter. It sounds like it is. Like, just don't have like limiters. Like always do more harm than good. Like unless you like know exactly what you're doing. Like it's like it's very rare to see a limiter do something good instead of bad. And like, you know, limiters, like if done right, you won't even notice. That's like how you know you limited properly. But I think in this case it's just like not quite there. So yeah, that's basically what I think of it. Just don't limit. Don't limit unless you're like Dr. Ozzy or something who like knows exactly how to use it. Do I use limiters? I do not. I like barely master, so yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta quickly do something. Dr. Ozzy, see, I said Dr. Ozzy, and I was like, oh yeah, he's streaming, and then I can send something to his feedback stream, so I want to do that real quick. Let's go. Boom. All right. Mid feedback stream, I become the feedbacked. All right. Let me like not do that. All right. Boom. Boom. All right. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Feedback break on the feedback stream, yeah. It's for the Disciple remix contest, so I wanted to like send it in. Ooh, nice. All right, peace out, Bob. Thanks for hanging. I'm not. It didn't really feel like a drop when it hit. It felt more just like a new section of the song. You know what I mean? Instead of like a drop. So like I don't know. I feel like in general, like you're already like a minute 30 in. Like I feel like it's like really long. Like I don't think it needs to be like this long. So I don't know. Try just adding like if you want to keep this drop. Try adding like a build up, add like a four beat pause, like a one bar pause, and just cut everything out, and then add like the I don't want to keep sleepwalking or whatever, and then make it drop. Add like a little crash, and then it feels more like a drop than kind of just like the way it transitioned into it. So. Ned singing moment. I put some vocals on my What the fuck? Yo, Terabyte with the CZK. How much is that? Wait, that 50. So hold on, 50 CZK was. Wait, fuck, I don't remember, dude. Holy shit! It sounds like that seems like it's a lot though. I'll be going. One last donation for you, Neds man. Thanks for the feedback and the banger button, and enjoy the milkshakes. See ya, love y'all. Oh my god, you're too kind, man. Seriously, huge thank you. Nine USD, $9 hairs. Very. That's like it's like 5 milkshakes or something. 4 milkshakes. Let's go. Yo, seriously, thank you so much for all the donations, Terabyte. You're a legend. I really appreciate you. You know, tuning in and you know, chatting and donationing. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Have a good one. $4.5, got you. Yeah, you got to transition better into that because it seems like it was like, I don't know, it felt like it was going to keep going in this kind of like no drum section. You kind of have to like pause, like do like a snare hit or something, a little fill, and then go into it, you know what I mean? Like... there's not that much bass in this section. I would just add like a separate like sub, or like just play like a bass guitar or something and make that like nice and loud. It's not quite there, I don't think. I always find it hard to like feedback like mixes when like there's like a limiter on the master, because it's like that's such a like a jarring like problem. Like it always jumps right at me, so like I just can't really give you that much feedback just because I just can't hear it that well because of the limiter. So I do apologize. Yeah, Android. There we go. That felt like a drop. Like that felt like it was gonna go into a drop, and then it did, and then it paid off. You know what I mean? That's like how you should be like making your drops, and like you just like set it up better this time. So. It's a bit chaotic, I would say. Like there's kind of a lot of stuff like going on, like a lot of switch ups. Might be a good idea to kind of like keep it a bit more similar. Like you've kind of just like switched up everything from this section, right? Like it doesn't feel like the same song anymore, and that's fine. You can make that work. But in this section, in this scenario, it does it in a way that just it makes it feel kind of like, I don't know, like unintentional, or no, that's not it. It's like I don't know the word for it, but basically like it feels a bit weird just because it's like so different from the original section here. So try to like carry over some elements from this part to this part. Do you know the key to infect rewind? No, but if you want to find it out, then just put a tuner on like the sub or something and see what key pops up, or just look it up. Nice little piano section. Yeah. I think it's a cool idea. I definitely think the transitions, like, you gotta just kind of like reference how others do. Like you have to like really pay attention to your transitions because they're super important. Like do your absolute best to like go over each transition, like each section where you are going into something else. Like pay really close attention, or like think like, does this transition smoothly? Like is this like a good way to transition between the two, and like reference other tracks and stuff. And that's how you just get better at transitions, because like oftentimes it just won't like really cross your mind like that if you're just kind of like casually going through it. But definitely pay attention to it. Like yeah, that is my main problem. Or okay, the limiter issue, or like the mix in general, like issue kind of. The transitions and like the length of the track is like the main problems I have with it. It just feels like it goes on like really long. So yeah, that is my recommendations to you, Tierra Nebula. But yeah, cool track so far. All right, Hyena with a smiley face. Let's go. Yo, Yandi, let's go. With the $10. Love your streams. Sad it's the last one though. Sent you a message for a skip on Discord. Legend, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. Boom, you're in. Thank you for all the donations you've given me in the past, Yandi. You're the best. You're a legend. Thank you, man. Seriously. And I'm glad you like my streams. I'm glad to hear it. Right. We need an established key here because it's kind of all over the place right now. I don't know what key we're in. Like, as in, like, I just can't really hear the notes that well. I imagine we're in like bah, right? Like, there's so many elements kind of crowding up everything that we lose touch of the notes in the key, that it just becomes like, I don't know, hard to tell what key it is, you know? And also this vocal, like, I'm not sure about it, man. This one. Like, it doesn't feel integrated. It just feels like it was like slapped on. Like, I can't really understand what it's saying either. Like, I have no idea what it's saying. There's like a lot of like out of key notes here as well, and I think it's on purpose, but like because I still can't tell what key it's in, like it's like not a good idea. You need to really have like a very prominent like chord playing through this. Like that's really what you need right now. How do you guys determine whether it's major or minor scales? The way I do it is you have like let's say I have a root note, right? So like obviously if you have like one note. The fuck is this? Right. Okay. Let's say. Right. We have a root note. Let's put this note as a root note. If it goes like this, then I know it's a major key because a major key would go. No. That's a major key, right? If it went like this, then I know it's a minor key because it goes. Like that. So I just like if I hear like a sequence of notes or something, then I can kind of like tell what key it's in because of like I can locate the root note and then like kind of go from there, you know what I mean? So that's how I do it. Anyway, that I just went like completely off track here. Let's keep going. Major sounds more happy, yeah. I mean, there's also a thing such as major and minor relatives, which basically means like if you have a major scale, then you'll always have a minor scale with it as well, because like it's the same sequence of notes, it just starts at a different point. It's a bit arbitrary, but yeah.
This will be a massive hit.
I like the sound design. It's a bit all like chaotic, but I like the sound design. And it's a really clean sub. Zero Day, what's poppin'? Should I say? Wait, how do you pronounce your new name? Is it Tolot or like? That's how you'd say it, right? Tolot. You've got a lot of like screechy noises in like the higher registry that are kind of like too loud, and so they kind of like jump at me. Oh, Toilet. Okay, got you. Yeah, did your YouTube name, yeah. Like those higher notes just like hurt a little bit. You gotta like do some EQ work and like see where they hit the loudest on an EQ graph, and then like take that down a bit. Like that way it just won't feel as loud.
The era of fresh.
This section feels a bit long. It doesn't need to be this long, this section, I feel like. I think you have some, like, minor, like, small amounts of, like, triplets against eighth notes going on. Be careful with this because you want to make sure that, like, either all of your stuff is in eighth notes or all of your stuff is in triplets. Otherwise, it just won't, like, transition nicely.
Cycle of decay begins.
That's a nice sub. Yeah, the sound design is just really chaotic. Like, it almost sounds like there's just so much going on that, like, I just can't, like, pinpoint each individual sound. And, like, you can do that, like, in a good way. Like reference like chimes, like he calls them, like, complexers. Like references like complexers, like those are like really cool, like nicely done, like complex sounds. And, like, I think that's kind of what you're going for. But in this case, like, it just feels like like because you're just slapping them in the middle of your drop, it doesn't feel like it's a specific section that you want to be, like, that complex. It feels like there's just, like, I don't know, a bunch of stuff just, like, slapped inside of your drop, and then you're like, yeah, here's some sounds, you know what I mean? But, like, I think you should reserve those, like, crazy tonality changes to specific sections where you want it to have more impact. There it is. Call it. And now we've got, like, a weird, like, what do you call that, like, reggae guitar or something? Like, I don't know. Too many ideas, man. You gotta, like, if you have, like, especially in, like, an outro, like, you shouldn't really be introducing new elements, you know what I mean? Like, that makes it seem like it's gonna go into another section. But, like, now I'm wondering, like, why didn't you just put that, like, here? That would have made so much more sense, you know? I don't know. Just like, there's too many ideas. Too many ideas. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard to give a summary on this because there's just a lot of stuff, kind of. But yeah, I think your sound design has improved a lot. I definitely, like, hear that going on. It's a bit long, I would say. Not really, but kind of. I don't know. But yeah, I've already said everything I need to say, I think. And yeah, that's about it. So, Hyena, very nice. Yandi with Face Step. Let's go. That little, like, wait thing has, like, a lot of, like, high end that you kind of gotta EQ out a little bit. Like, it's like pretty peaky. So try to take some out a little bit. You'll see it on the EQ. Like, it'll be like peaking a little bit. Okay, I thought that riser was like a melody or something. Try pitching that riser up a bit because it was like super low, and I thought it was part of, like, the song, but it wasn't. So try to pitch it up, like, nice and high. That sounded like it was out of key. Is that a stereo sub? It sounds like it's a stereo sub. in case it is, and anyone watching is not familiar with the concept of a stereo sub and why it's bad. A stereo. So let's explain one thing real quick, right? Stereo happens when there's a difference in right and left ears. So if you have a sub like a low bass, and you have a difference in those two sub frequencies, what can happen is those waves can like cancel each other out. So like, yeah, phase cancellation, exactly. So if you're playing this on like speakers and you have difference in the left and right ear, like let's say one wave is going like this, and like the other is like going like this. So and they're coming from two speakers. So this one's going like this one's going like this, and they play like at the same time. They're gonna be like this, you know what I mean, on top of each other. So you wanna like it'll cancel out and it'll just become nothing. That's why it's bad. So a sub being one of the most important aspects of your song needs to not cancel. So if you have a stereo sub, that causes huge problems. So you literally just, when in doubt, distort a sine wave. Just distort a sine wave. That is it. Yeah, physics at its finest, exactly. It also just doesn't hit all that hard just because like the sub is just playing the whole time. So you want to kind of leave some empty space where the sub just doesn't play. And that'll just like make the sub hit harder as well when it does hit. So the sidechain there hits early, and the snare has like no mononess to it, which makes it like hit not very hard, which is not ideal. So try making that snare mono if possible, or just I would just grab a new snare if I were you, but. Or maybe get a new snare and layer it on top of this one. I think that's the answer. But the sidechain hits early, so it also just like kind of throws it off a bit. Layer that snare where it goes like book. Layer that with the clap thing that you have. Because that snare hits harder than the clap, and so it just sounds weird. It sounds like the balance is off, you know what I mean? It sounds like the sub they were going for was supposed to be a Reese, but it just didn't come out right. I hear more harmonics, and yeah, pretty much. That's what it sounds like to me as well, yeah. This section is also like really long. I'll try to shorten it up a bit. That like you hear that like the thing, right? That's out of key. Like it needs to be like that would be in key, but it's you know. Now it's panning around. The sub is now panning around. Like that's not ideal. You definitely don't want that. Yeah, that tiny clap doesn't really have any impact just because there's like no mono to it. Like it's all stereo, that's why. Yeah, like here's what happens to the clap. Here, let me show exactly what happened to this clap. So we have a clap here, right? Let me do this. We have a clap. Let's take that clap and hard pan it left, and take another clap and like it's the same clap, but hard pan it right. This is what happened. Like that's like how you get that stereo clap effect. But like because of it, there's like almost no mono to it, so it just doesn't hit. Like so yeah, you get a stereo effect, but like you don't want that. Like that's better, but like just like keep it mono. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to have that. Mono is better. Yeah. Remember, always make your sub mono. Always make your sub mono. Like that is the most important thing. Never do a stereo sub. Like it might sound okay in headphones, but it'll never sound good on speakers. Yeah, it sounds pretty busy as well. Yeah, it's just kind of weird the way you like your stereo field works. Like as a general rule of thumb, don't make any of your low end like stereo. It's just not a good idea. Is it ideal to pan claps than just putting a hyperdimension? If you want to make any, like your claps or like your snares like stereo in any way, like it would have to be the noise tail that becomes stereo. Like I would try not to. I don't know. I'm not an expert at making claps. I know how to make snares, but like, you know, it's different. Shit. I don't know. Just try not to mess with it too much. I don't know. I'm not a clap expert, but anyway. Thank you for donating and sending this tune in, Yandi. You've got the ideas there. I definitely think it needs a bit more execution, and like it sounds like you don't really have like defined drops. And like with build-ups and stuff, and like going into it, it just sounds like kind of like one long loop and just stretch of like the same kind of elements that you're repeating over and over again. And so I wouldn't. That's not ideal, right? So yeah, definitely try to do some fucking like build-ups, like different sections where you take out a lot of elements, add in new ones. Like always keep it fresh. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I would recommend for you. Thank you for your submission, Yandi. All right, Android with Raid mid-tempo ID. Netty, hitbox is broke. Please fix. you made it say NDE. Oh my god, bro. I didn't even notice that. That's beautiful. Chords. Ooh. Oh, this gives me like Monster Cat vibes. Woo! Yo, Sean with a $5. Let's go. My first and last stream. Glad you're doing Yu-Gi-Oh. By the way, your drums absolutely slap. Waiting for a sample, dude. Thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, I'm doing like monthly sample packs for the Senate, which will be on my like Patreon soon when that comes out. But if you want like monthly sample packs, there you go. I do also have a sample pack on my YouTube channel. It's the 10K sample pack if you want to check it out. It is free to download. So yes. Thank you so much for the donation, man. I really appreciate that. And thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. miss one? I hope I didn't miss one. The party's just getting started. Let's see. This reminds me of like Hill Feed something. Forget what. Oh no, I see yours. You're coming up. Go Steve. Woo! All that like acid bass. I wish it was like, I wish this part was a little bit more impactful, so it actually felt like like it's kind of a mix between like a midsection and like a drop right now. So like you kind of got to pick a direction, like either make the drums a bit weaker or like make this a full-on drop. You know what I mean? But it feels a little bit kind of like at a halfway point. You know, 1 foot in the grave, 1 foot in the not in the grave. I don't know how the saying goes. I think you're lacking a bit of sub in this section. Yeah, there we go. Love that melody. Nice break. Yeah, very nice. Actually cracked indeed. This can't go under the yoink. This needs to be signed to Full Flex Yoink. The virtual yoink needs to play this yoink in a live yoink. Oh my god, bro. The sample. I can't believe this artwork exists. Like, this is incredible. I need to print this out or something and hang it on my wall. This is beautiful. Yeah, dude, this is it was a really dope song. I like it a lot. Yeah, you absolutely nailed the vibe. Like it a lot. Love the outro meme as well. You know, might be a bit biased, but you know. Anyway, yeah. Let's go to the next one. Nicely done, Android. Very good track. Ooh, my man Tollett with Needle V18. Let's go. I'm getting ready for this one. Let's go. Okay, I don't know about that transition. Okay, all right. I don't know about that transition. That was a bit weird. It sounded like it kind of just like faded between the two. I would try to like, just like have you have like the yoinks, so it's like yo, right? I would just take one of those yoinks, just like reverb it out or something, leave it at the kick, and then like don't like do anything more to it, and then like or like just put a kick here. Like, hold on, let me beat that shit. Ooh, right. Like so it just goes like reverb and then like 4 bars of nothing, and then the melody like comes in or something, and then it'll transition a little bit nicer. Try doing something like that. Also like V18, Jesus, how do you like go through? That's a lot of versions. Anyway, yeah. I did feel like the mix is really clean. I wish the yoink was a little bit louder though, like ever so slightly louder. But yeah, that's about it. I feel like the vocals also were like they kind of got eaten up by like the sidechain, and like I just couldn't really like understand them or like make them out, you know what I mean? So yeah, try to make them a bit more like prominent, and like try to avoid having kicks or like snares where you're trying to put a vocal. But yeah, besides that, I mean, this is really sick.
ちゃんとヒーロー活動に目立った趣味でうちの足と
No problem, my man Talit.
正直本当はただの趣味だし表だって自慢できるもんじゃないですか
Yeah, really dope. I like it a lot. Especially the drop. Your drops are always just very nice, very bouncy, very good. But yeah, let's go to the next one. All right, Ghosty with Voidwalker. Let's go. Very eerie. I wish that almond break was a bit louder. It's just like you barely hear it. I would definitely turn it up a bit. I don't know about that one. There's like no high end. Like it sounds like you just like low passed a song or something. I don't know. You definitely need more high end in this tune. There's like none. Yeah, it seems like you kind of like took any like high end element and just like turn it like down. Like you didn't like necessarily like low pass it or something, but it sounds like you any element that had a lot of or that had high end, you just kind of like turned down really quiet so that those elements are really quiet. So I would try to like turn up like you need cymbals, so like crashes, hi-hats, stuff like that, like desperately. The main synths don't really have any high end on their own. Yeah, and the drop is really muddy. Like you have, it sounds like you have a drone kind of in the background or something, or like a pad that has just a lot of low end. Or, no, it's like a layer that rings out that has a lot of low mids, but it's not what you want because it's just like too muddy. Yeah, I think in general, just like try to clean up the mix of it. Like remove some low mids from all your synths, except your sub. The intro is super sick though. Like it's super eerie. I like it. Yeah, I really love the like eerie ambience this sets. This is really dope. Yeah, same problem as before. Yeah. Really, really sick ambience. Like you've set the tone for sure, and like you absolutely nailed that. Like very I don't know, like scary vibe. It's really cool. But yeah, definitely the mix needs a lot of work. So reference like other tracks that you like that kind of have this sort of style. Like I don't know who makes this type of music, but you know, try referencing some tracks. Like get your mixing game stepped up. Sean with another $5. Didn't read the fine print to skip. Sorry. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, no worries. There it is. Yeah. Boom. Got yours. Yeah. Thank you for 10 total dollars. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. So nicely done on the like the intros especially. And yeah, good luck with your drops, Goosty. Let's go to the next one. And we got Sean Mencha with planned. I don't know how to say that. Obsolescence 175 BPM. All right. Oh, what the fuck? That's nice. Sounds really nice. Woo! Oh my god. That's such a sick vibe. Try adding some like chords in here. Like I don't know. Get creative. I don't know how you do it, but like definitely add some chords there. I feel like it would add a lot. It's because right now you just have the bass line and the saxophone. Like it's super groovy, but like definitely add some chords because it would make or break the vibe. I feel like. Fresh and organic food. Yeah. Oh, it's so sick, man. Yeah, that section just felt like it needed to be fleshed out a bit more, in general. Oh, you got some clipping there because of the reverb. Just like turn it down a bit. I love that chord progression. Neutral, what's poppin'? Well, halftime. Let's go. This is so sick, man. I feel like the transitions could use like a little bit of work, like coming from the drop. Like it's almost there, but I feel like this section would have to be reverbed out a little bit more, or like just have some kind of like ambient elements kind of going on. I don't know. It's something needs to like the drop is super dry and super like punchy, but then the next section is also kind of dry and like punchy. So you need to kind of like contrast it to make them feel different, you know. It does of course feel different. It's just like it just needs that like push to really feel like the next section, you know what I mean? That push over the edge, if you will. Did it? No, wait. Go back. auto things as well. It's really nice. Yeah, Sean. It's fucking nuts, man. It's really, really sick. I was not expecting that. Like, it was like really, really sick. I like it a lot, man. Like, the sound design is on point. The mix is on point. Like, the ideas are like super, super groovy. I really like it. Like, it's just so vibey. Super gritty. Like, yeah, really well done. Very, very well put together. So yeah, nicely done, man. Very good. Definitely give this man a follow. Sean Mancha, I'm not sure. Yo, Dylan Anderson with the $3. Let's go. My guy, you still got time for donor skips? Yes, but they are like $10. So yeah, I do have time for more donor skips. However, yeah, thank you so much, man, for the $3. And let's go to the next one. All right, up next we have Blood Eagle. The ballad about torture, death, and all that comes after. Work in progress, no master. I'm gonna do like 3 more tracks after this. So we do this one, 3 more tracks, and then we're done. And then if Dylan wants to donate more, then yes. Hey, there it is. Thank you so much, man. Let me pause that for a second. Yeah, shoot me a Discord DM and we'll go over yours ASAP. Yo, let's go, Dead Rabbit with another $10. Let's fucking go. Thank you, man. Let's see. Yes, here we go. All right, we'll do yours after this one, and then hold on, let me quickly do this. Let me sort this out. Okay, let's see, we got that one and then that one. Okay, so then it's one, or no, it was 1, 2, 3. Okay, stop right there. Okay, boom. Okay, let's keep going. Thank you so much for the donuts, guys. Appreciate you. 1 cent short. I'll have you know. So be careful because you have the vocal. It's going like da, 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 which is a triplet grid, right? You know, you got like triplet, 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 like that. The drums are now in 8th notes, so you got the da, 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 so that's no longer following the triplet thing, and so it's causing like a clash of rhythms. So try not to have that. That's a very doofy snare. Try to reduce the volume on the, like right now you've got like a snare like this, like let's see. Let's take this one for example, right? You've got kind of like this like really strong like snare like this. It's like super loud and then the rest is like kind of quiet. Kind of sounds like that. So what you want to do, basically lower this and like here, hold on, let me the fuck. Basically like what is happening right now? Okay. Like lower this and like up this. Or just get a new snare, you know. That one is very, very, very doofy. Let's keep going. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. That transition was a bit rough because like it didn't like nothing, like when you transition like that you kind of have to have transitional elements, so like reverse crashes, like impacts, stuff like that, but like you just kind of like went for it and like there wasn't really any elements that transitioned to that. there you are, Perry the Platypus. Sound design is cool though. I wish you gave those vocals a break because they've kind of been playing the whole way through, as far as I know at least. Yeah, the way the way you're organizing this flow as well is like very chaotic. Like it's kind of just all over the place. It looks like, it feels like you're just kind of like taking the what is it, rate knob, and just kind of like, you know, twisting it all over the place. It doesn't really feel like there's any rhyme or rhythm to it. So definitely try to get some call and response going with that, or like just keep it at like one specific rhythm. Right now it just feels a bit too chaotic, so yeah. Also, is that kick stereo? Sounds like a stereo. You've also got a lot of clipping going on in the mids. Like when you're filtering it down, you'll notice there's like some crackling. That's just because like it's like clipping, and because you're like lowering the filter, like the crackling that's in the high end is like now like exposing itself, so you can actually hear it. Like that's kind of causing problems.
The afterworld.
That pre-drop is definitely too long. It's like you kind of have to keep it under 2 bars, or else it becomes like a bit dragged out. Like that's just a general rule of thumb. Like in this case, like you had the 2 bar pause, and then now you're also making a fake out. Like that's going on for a bit too long. I wouldn't like, a master isn't really gonna fix your clipping is the thing. Like you can't you can't fix clipping with master. That's purely a mix thing. And like I recommend to anyone, just don't master unless you know exactly what you're doing. Like unless you're like, you know, fucking Dr. Ozzy, right? Like don't like, I just straight up wouldn't master unless you specifically know like what you're doing to your track. And yeah, I don't master pretty much. Like I have a soft clipper on the master, but that's it. Like, but I produce with that on, so it's not like I'm mastering the track or something. Like just don't master. Just like, yeah. Sidechain is a bit strong here. This is a cool drop. I wish there was a bit more like of a defined like chord that you're playing every time, because right now it just seems like you kind of like have just like random notes kind of in a chord that like they sound good together, but they don't really indicate like a chord progression. Try to kind of put like a like a strong like sub bass with like a mid bass on top of it, maybe. Make sure you EQ that out, and then like make a chord or like make a bass line out of that indicates like a chord progression, you know what I mean? Then you just export the track in the same file. If you mean like I just export it and leave it at that, then yes. I like I'll make the track and then I'll produce with a soft clipper on while I'm making that, and like after it's done I just export it and call it a day. Like you don't need a master, like especially not in dubstep. Like maybe in like other genres, sure, as in like genres that you're probably not gonna be like pop or something, like sure, but like dubstep, just don't bother. Like you don't really need to do that. Mastering won't fix your clip. Mastering also isn't needed for heavy tracks. It can make a good mix sound incredible, but if you can mix amazingly, it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, mastering only works if your mix is already really fucking good. But yeah, I think the idea behind the track is cool. But it definitely needs a bit of work on like the flow and just like structuring, I feel like. But yeah, I think I've already kind of like pointed that out. So yeah, Griefer 05, very nice. Let's go to the next one. All right, Dash with Dopamine. Let's go. Nice. I wish that the clap and the vocal was a bit louder, because right now it's like super quiet. Okay, it's really nice. I really like the way you like put everything together. Like it's nicely balanced. The only problem I have with it is the sub and like the mid bass that I think or something that you have with it are really loud. Especially like it like feels muddy because it sounds like you kind of like bass boosted it or something. It's really like, besides that, it's really nicely mixed. One patch, two oscillators. Yeah, I don't know what that would cause necessarily in your case, but like just make sure that when you like with your sub that you have like look at this, right? Like basically like what you kind of have right now is this kind of sub where it goes like kind of like, I don't even know how you got it like that, but like it's like really boosted in the mids and not like the mids aren't like cleaned up. So I went over this earlier. You can like rewind to like, it's kind of like at the start of the stream I went over this in more detail, but basically the gist of it is keep your fundamental nice and loud and then lower the harmonics that come with it. So that's how you get a clean sub. It's really nice songwriting though. I like it a lot. Dubstep, let's go. Ah, got you. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, house music. The flow is a little bit awkward in the sense like it flows well, but like it could be definitely better. Like I've found that like when you do like flow based stuff like this, I'm just gonna get a Leotrix bass just to quickly like show this concept off, right? Let's take this one, right? Let's like if you're doing flow, if you're doing your flow like this, you go like like usually that won't shit, it kind of works. That sucks. Like I don't know, just the way you're like switching between it is like kind of like, it feels like you kind of like just took like a here's what it is. When you're doing like automations, right? Let's just pretend like what the fuck is channel EQ? I've like never used it. Pretend like this parameter is the rate, right? It kind of feels like you had like a grid going on, and then you went like this, boom, 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 kind of like this, and then you went like quicker and faster, and then, you know, it just kind of like feels like you just kind of like did something rather than like intentionally like place the flow everywhere, you know? It's just having, yeah, it's just having the LFO rate, exactly. So try to like, I don't know, it flows just something you just kind of get a feel for, and but yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Yeah, it's a really dope song. Yeah, dude, really cool. I love the first drop especially. Like, it's really nicely put together, I'd say. Really cool mid sections and intro. I'm like a little bit less of a fan personally of this thing. But overall, it's a really well put together song. So Dash, very nicely done. Thank you for the donation. Let's go to the next one. My man Miles with Futurist V12. Let's go. He also says, yo, I just want to say I appreciate all the sick feedback you've given us over the past year. It ain't easy going through so many whips, lol. Anyways, I think it's about time I finish this track. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the feedback. I'm very hyped for this. This is such a good track. Oh, you're here. Let's go. My man Miles. Oh, this is such a good song. Love that sub. I will say, like, I feel like the dun 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 kind of like chord progression like gets a little bit repetitive after a while. I wish it kind of like because we've had the same chord progression like kind of through the intro, and then like this whole time it's kind of been the same thing. So I would try to like, I don't know, change it up in some way. Maybe like do it like a different midsection or something. Maybe here just like you just do like some kind of different just root note thing. I don't know, just some kind of break would really help here of that chord progression. Ooh, the mouse lick. I wish that like underneath the surface you can kind of hear like this like the sound design from that drop. You can kind of hear it like in the background. I wish it was more integrated and like less kind of just like slapped underneath it, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I guess you could probably achieve that by like, instead of having the same like bum 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 like kind of rhythm going on, instead of having that, try to make it follow that bum 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 thing, right? Like try to make them be the same kind of rhythm. In general, I just don't think it needs to be like pushed to the background at all. Like I think it could easily be just in the foreground. So clean. Just a lovely song. If you're like in the stream right now and you're not following my man Miles per hour with a 3, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you need to follow this man. Seriously. Yeah, this is really fucking good, man. Like, insane. Yeah, besides, like, those, like, pieces of feedback that it gave is, like, literally the only thing that I hear wrong with it. It is, like, so good. So, yeah, this is an absolute banger. Kes Kobe, how you doing? This is an absolute banger. I cannot lie. So, well done. And, let's go to the next one. Dead Rabbit with Hands Up. Let's go. Ooh, I like those chords. That is some sick artwork. Oh my god. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, that's such a sick intro. Feels a bit compressed. It sounds like there's kind of like a limiter on the master that's causing everything to like slightly duck whenever there's like something that goes above it. So try to I just don't use a limiter first of all. But you know, like use like a soft clipper and just make sure you're mixing properly, because you don't need a limiter to, like, you know, just don't use a limiter. How many songs are still in the queue? I'm doing one more after this, and then I'm logging out for the day. Paid to have that artwork custom done. Oh, very cool. Okay. It definitely needs to be fleshed out a bit more. Like, you were definitely setting it up to hit really hard. Like, especially with that intro and then that drum break right there. You need a lot more, like, grittiness to your bass. So you need to, like, really process it a lot more. And, like, just, like, those chord stacks, like, they need to be, like, OTT'd and shit. And, like, just add, like, more chord stack layers in general. Like, you know, choirs, like, I don't know, random, like, patches from, like, I don't know, Nexus or something. I don't know. Just like some kind of extra chords that you can add on, definitely do to make it feel nice and full. Snare is also like too loud. It would be kind of cool to have that sub bass that goes like bum bum ba dum bum, right? Or not like sub bass, but like that bass patch. It would be kind of cool to have that follow the chords that you're playing, because right now it's just doing the same bum bum ba dum bum thing over and over again. Try to have it follow like the notes of the chord. That'd be really cool. That like impact also has like kind of like a 128-ish BPM like rhythm to it, which is kind of a problem because you're in DNB rhythm. So if you could like stretch it in some way to make it like fit the DNB tempo, that would be a lot better. Very, very nice. Feels very like ethereal. Like the like a pen. That is nice. Yeah, you'll notice like the volume goes kind of inconsistent in this section. That's because of like the limiter or whatever's on the master. Like, it's causing a lot of issues. It's causing more issues than it's helping. You know what I mean? So, like, in the future, like, just never use a limiter. Like, it's just like never use a limiter unless you know exactly what you're doing. And like most of the time, you, like, I don't know. Even I wouldn't really know how to use a limiter properly. Like, it's just like. It almost always does more harm than good, I would say. So just I wouldn't bother with it. Just put a soft clipper on the master and just leave it at that. Yeah. The everything just still needs to be more fleshed out, and like especially the build up is really hype, and like the drop just doesn't like quite deliver there. So like yeah, do definitely put more yeah, like I've already went over this, but yeah. Okay, yeah, I can fix that. I've had a lot of issues with this track actually, so many issues that I couldn't fully figure it out yet. That yes, I slapped the limiter on it and called it good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there you have it. There's there's your problem. So yeah. Like the thing is like not saying that your mix is like bad or anything, but like the like a limiter is not gonna fix a bad mix ever. Like a mix is a mix and a master is a master. You know, you can't really like fix one with the other. So this is just a general statement. Like I'm not saying this to you or anything, Dead Rabbit, but just yeah, just saying that in general. Halftime section. See, a limiter works by limiting. Ah, yes, indeed it does. I did not know that. Thank you for me. Yeah, it does get a bit repetitive. Like I feel like it doesn't really need to be all this long. Like especially in this drop, it got pretty repetitive, I would say. Just because of that bum 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 bum, you know. It went on for a little bit long. But yeah, like in general, like I love these intro sections. Like they're really fucking good. Don't touch them. You know what I mean? But like the drops, definitely are a bit long. This one especially, like this one's alright. But like this one is like, you gotta do something to change it up. Yeah, dude, really nice. Like I'm like a huge fan of that intro. Like especially when that like Reese comes in. That is just like, like, just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a Reese nerd, but yeah. Anyway, really nice. You definitely like nailed the vibe. You did some really sick songwriting here. I still have like another year before I'm releasing this next album, so I have time to fix things. Thank you for the feedback as always. Of course, dude. Yeah, good luck with your album, man. Yeah, really nice. This is some fucking sick artwork. Yeah. Let's go to the next one. Thank you for the donation for this one. All right. Last one for today. We got Volse with, I don't know how to read that. It's like Explode or something. I don't know. 174. I imagine this is also D&D. It is D&D. going for 3 hours. I gotta stop, man. Okay, it's very short and sweet. I would say like, I feel like the sound design could be a little bit more fleshed out, like a little bit more fattened up. You know, add some saturators, OTTs, whatever. Yeah, like it didn't quite hit as hard as it could because it just wasn't like. This section was also kind of like a bit more loud than the actual drum and bass section. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it's really cool sound design, but it definitely needs some more fanning up. But I mean, other than that, it's a really cool idea. I like the sound design itself. Just some setting up. Maybe you could make the like. I would add a little bit longer of a pause right there before the drop, so that way it just like falls a bit more quiet and then goes into it, you know. And also, you could probably like do the like barely alive utility trick. So like this, he went over that in his build-ups video. So yeah, it's basically you put a utility on the master and then you turn down the stereo width and the volume like ever so slightly so that when the drop hits, it'll punch a little bit harder. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say, so. Fellas, thank you so much. For today, I had a ridiculous amount of donations, so thank you to anyone who donated who's still here. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all for hanging out. These feedback streams have been very fun. I'm glad to be ending it here though. And yeah, to be continued. Much love to everyone. Yeah, who's ever submitted something, everyone who's ever donated to these streams, to, you know, Dono, Skip Q, and all the members and everyone. Love y'all. Thank you so much. Patreon launching on Friday. More on that on Friday. And yeah, there's a video tomorrow as well, which I gotta edit, but yeah. Anyway, I will see y'all later. Peace. Fuck. Right. I will see y'all later.